like, okay, and the example I came up with, which I'm so proud of, is provide this.
Naughty. No, I'm improvising, yo. I know.
Oh my god, I just want to prove a point.
This is going with the preview.
Totally, I proved a point. We are so lost.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm happy being lost.
I think well, that's because we have two different personalities, I repeat. And you can't be a kid throwing a tantrum. You can't be like, no, I want to do this. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to change university. You can't do that. Maybe because he's really confident in what he does. I always trust what he says. He's fake confident though. So I pretty much.
I'm very confident.
Hi guys.
Hey y'all.
So we are on our way to Venice. What's happening is that we have 3-hour drive to cover. So I thought it would be fun to just carry out a discussion kind of thingy in the car.
Many people have been texting me, to just talk, to ask for advice about things. People I know and people I don't know. And many of them were asking about, what we all wonder about, what direction should we take in life, what should I do, as a job and as a career. Many are really confused. I don't have clear ideas either, but I just tell them to.
Yeah, we didn't want to hear the explanation now. I have a whole written. We have a thing to follow. Shut up now. So, so the topic of this video is gonna be feeling lost. I think the first thing we need to say is that what he was telling about. So what a lot of people have been asking about is something that I think concerns a lot of people in their early 20s or late teens, because I feel like this age is very a tricky age, because on so many levels you are starting to become responsible for yourself and you have to make really big life decisions, but at the same time people don't really let you because they don't really trust you yet. Like your parents or adults don't really trust you with your capability to make decisions.
Yeah.
So the first thing I want to ask you about, what do you think of people who have a well-defined life? It's like I'm gonna get my degree at 23, I'm gonna get married at 25, I'm gonna have kids at 28, and after that I'm gonna work, get pension and debt.
I just want to tell those people, good for them. I'm happy that they have clear plans, that they have goals they want to achieve, but don't expect all these things to happen according to your plan. It will never happen.
For some people it does.
Yeah, but the point is, okay, maybe everything will happen according to your plans. The point is, existentially, are we gonna really be happy doing that? Take a direction, decide a direction you want to take, a sense of purpose. Don't have goals, have a purpose.
Coming to the second question, which was what does it mean to have a purpose? I feel like we should have a purpose should never be something concrete. Like it should be a value or a moral thing, like something you want to bring into the world. But it can be, okay, my purpose in life is to become this thing. Because once you get there, then what? Then you have lost your purpose because you've reached that and you have nothing more left. But at the same time, throughout life, it's important to have small goals. Because otherwise you don't have things driving you.
You lose, motivation and everything.
Yeah.
But I think, you don't need to have a goal to wake up with motivation every morning. You just have to be grateful.
My thing is we are really different in that.
Yeah.
We're totally different people. He is, I don't know how to say it, but we have different views on these things. I am a person who needs something to do all the time, and he is just okay not doing anything.
Yeah. I can stay hours doing literally nothing. I don't mean looking at the phone, watching dramas. I just do nothing. I call it meditation, but it's literally doing nothing.
So I guess you can reach a point where you do like nothing and you're okay. But like for me, it's like I'm not where I want to be in life. So until I get there, I feel like I'm not gonna be comfortable doing nothing because I want to reach a point where I say I'm proud of myself and I can. And for me, those things are being independent. I don't know, having my own source of income, having like doing work.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. No, but what I want to say is, okay, it's good to have goals, to be independent and everything, but a lot of people do this. They focus so much on the future, on their achievements, on their goals, that they forget to appreciate what they have now.
I don't know, it's just sometimes I feel like sometimes our reality makes us feel really like trapped, like we're living in a cage, even though maybe on some levels that cage is like my own cage, like I've built it for myself.
Yeah, exactly, that's the point. You can control your mind, of course your reality, you can't control your...
But I don't want to control my mind,
reality.
I want to, because there are certain things, it's not about my mind, I really want to get out of certain things. Like if I keep saying, okay, I'll control my mind and I will accept the situation, then what will drive me to want to do more?
No, wait, I'm not... Many people confuse this. Controlling is more like accepting and more than suppressing. A lot of people suppress their minds. Oh no, I shouldn't think about this. I should think more positive and everything. It's not suppressing. Anything can happen to you outwardly, but you can control your reaction to it.
The next thing we should discuss is making mistakes. What is a mistake? So one thing I read, no, I didn't read it. I was watching an interview by two actors, by the way, Sri Lankan actors. I don't know if you watched the teledrama Paradike, but there are these two actors.
Everyone watches Paradike.
No, it's not true. Not everyone watches it. But there's this teledrama called Paradike, and the two of the main characters did an interview. And in one of these interviews, one of the actress asked the actor, "So what is? That was the question." And he said, he gave a really interesting answer. He was like, like maybe you take a decision, it becomes a mistake if it goes wrong. Nobody considers it a mistake if it goes right?
Yeah.
It's like when you start a relationship, it becomes a mistake if you break up. But if you get married and have kids and are happily ever after, then nobody calls it a mistake, right? It's like, oh, you're your soulmate. But what I understood from what he said was, you gotta take the chance.
But I don't believe there are bad choices or mistakes and good choices. I believe they're just choices. The important thing is that when you take a choice, you should do so logically, but also following your heart. If your heart really tells you, okay, do something, you should do it. But you should always balance things. Don't always be too emotional or too logical. You should, as Buddha said, balance.
I feel like, honestly, my perception and take on making choices is always, when you're doing something, give it your all. Whether it comes to choices, like, and make a choice that makes you want to give it your all. What I do is like, I follow my heart. I guess that's not what most people would tell you to do. It's like, be rational and that. But
no, you should do both. You can't always just follow your heart.
No,
I mean, if you're confused by heart and logic, yeah, you should follow your heart, I think. But I mean, you should. I told you, balance both.
Yeah, but like, the reason I say this is that I think ultimately we only regret the things, and this is not something. This quote is something that came from somewhere else. But I'm saying it because I believe it, and it's that ultimately we only regret the things that we didn't do.
Yeah, that's definitely.
So I feel like if there is something that you feel may be right for you, even if it ends up not being that right for you, but even if in that moment you think it would be right for you, you should do that, because people change anyway, and the decision that is perfect for us right now, which will be said like the perfect career and perfect life, may not work out in 10 years or in 5 or 2.
When you take a choice and maybe after you think, okay, there was a mistake, learn from it. Don't keep making the same mistakes. Learn from it. That's the key point.
Yeah, but you just said there are no mistakes.
Huh?
You said there are no mistakes.
No, I mean when there are bad things that happen. It's not a bad choice.
It's a bad thing in the sense that maybe your feelings feel hurt.
Yeah.
I think that is happening, but it is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I'm saying just learn from the experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Just the same heartbreaks, the same suffering, the same unhappiness.
But I also want to point out, so we can learn from experiences, but what happens a lot of time is like when people look from outside, two things can look exactly the same. And I feel like there are certain things that you can't just, refuse a situation because like externally it looks the same as another, because it may not be the same once you dig in. Like, okay, and the example I came up with, which I'm so proud of, is
She's not improvising, she planned it.
This is not improvising.
Naughty. No, I'm improvising, yo. I know.
This one I had thought, and it is this. So take water and vodka.
Oh,
They
look the same, but they're different. I know.
Exactly. They look exactly the same from far, right? Then you can notice the difference once you get close and you smell them, right? And then vodka on...
once you taste them.
Exactly. So the point is that it's that from outside for you, from outside, two people, two situations may look exactly the same, but you cannot judge that from far because you haven't experienced those two things. Until you experience them, you really won't be able to tell the difference.
No, that's right. I agree.
So, oh my god, I just wrote a point.
This is going with the preview.
Totally, I proved a point.
Okay, final advice. If you feel lost, just be completely lost. And I mean, don't be doing, cover up things and like, I should do something, so I just do this. Just be lost, don't do anything and explore. Explore things, explore different things. If you don't know what career or paths to take, just try different things. If you haven't tried it, you don't know if you like it or not. What I say Anya when she doesn't eat vegetables.
Okay, so I think my final advice, even though I'm in no position to give you any advice, because as I said in the beginning, I am definitely lost in life right now.
I'm lost too.
We are both. We are so lost.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm happy being lost.
I think well, that's because we have two different personalities, I repeat. I am working on it. I'm working on feeling grateful about the fact that my problems aren't that big of problems. Like, I actually have a lot more freedom than I let myself believe. And yeah.
On that term, our parents give us a lot of freedom. I mean, they're worried about this trip. They were worried, they tell, okay, don't go too fast, don't do this, don't do that.
But they let us go.
But they let us go. The reason is because they see us being confident.
Yeah.
Just if your parents don't agree on what you want to do, just be confident in what you want to do. Tell them, okay, mom, dad, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
It will go well, it will be a mess, but I will do this.
Yeah, have a clear idea.
People want to see you confident.
You can't expect your parents to trust you if you don't talk to them and if you don't share your thoughts with them in a clear way. And when you share your thoughts with your parents, you need to look mature. You can't look like, you can't be like a
Scared.
Scared, and you can't be a kid throwing a tantrum. You can't be like, no, I want to do this. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to change university. You can't do that. You need to like go there and be like, mom, so I'm doing this right now, but I'm not happy about it. I think this would really make me happy, and I know how to get there. Like, this is what I need to do to apply. This is what I need to do. I really want to try doing this. Please trust me on this for a while, and I'll show you that I can do it. I think you should kind of be like that.
That's the same I did, when I wanted to take a gap year. They told me, no, you should finish. You just have 1 year left. You should try it. Not just my parents. Everyone told me, no, you should keep going on. But I was really burned out, exhausted, and I didn't feel myself. I was like, I felt dead inside. So this was a choice I really wanted to take, think, you know, and I just went with it. I didn't listen to anyone. I mean, I listened to them, to their advice and everything, but I knew I wanted to do this, and I'm really happy about this choice.
Yeah, and I mean, when he made the decision, he never even told me he was gonna do this. Actually, so what happened for me was that I think another sister would have been like surprised. Okay, so we have a really we're a really close relationship, so maybe for us it's different. Some siblings don't even talk to each other, so that's different. But like for
You guys are weird.
yeah,
We are not weird.
some people would say we are the weird ones.
No,
but-
we're not.
So what happened was like when I found out, which I found out from my mom, I think, because she was telling me because she was like mad at him. You know, so how they went, like they vent about one sibling to the other one, and I'm like, Mom, but I'm on his side. So she was like, So what was, yeah, for me it was I think maybe because he's really confident in what he does. I always trust what he said. He's fake confident though, like. So I pretty much.
I'm very, very confident.
I trust his words, but more than that, when he's like doing something, I trust that he's doing what's right for him. So what I told my parents when they came to me and they were like, so your brother's gonna do this, to talk to him, like, and I was like, you know, I think you guys should let him do this because he's doing what's right for him in that moment. And maybe the reason I said it was that I was feeling like I wasn't doing what was right for me in that moment. So I was very proud of him for making that decision for himself. And yeah, so I think with that, we're gonna say thank you for watching the video.
Arigato.
And again, don't take your hands off the. Yeah, so thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you in our